Warriors who humiliated ancient Rome. Hannibal Barca, born into a prominent military family in Carthage in 247 BC, emerged as one of history's most renowned military strategists, leaving an indelible mark on the annals of warfare. Raised amidst the aftermath of the First Punic War, during which Carthage suffered a humiliating defeat at the hands of Rome, Hannibal grew up under the influence of his father, Hamilcar Barca, a distinguished Carthaginian general who instilled in him a deep-seated animosity towards Rome. The seeds of Hannibal's legendary campaign against Rome were sown early in his life, as he witnessed the impact of Rome's dominance over Carthage. This upbringing fueled his desire for vengeance and set him on a path that would lead to one of the most famous conflicts in history, the Second Punic War. In 218 BC, Hannibal made his bold move against Rome by besieging Saguntum, a city allied with the Roman Republic. This act of aggression marked the beginning of the Second Punic War and set the stage for Hannibal's audacious military campaign. Determined to strike at the heart of Rome, Hannibal embarked on a daring march with his army, which famously included a contingent of war elephants, through the treacherous Alps and into Italy. Hannibal's crossing of the Alps is one of the most iconic feats in military history, showcasing his determination, strategic vision, and leadership skills. Despite facing numerous challenges, including harsh terrain, hostile tribes, and inclement weather, Hannibal successfully navigated his army through the Alps and into the Italian peninsula, catching the Romans off guard and establishing himself as a formidable adversary. Hannibal's early victories in Italy, including the battles of Ticinus, Trebia, and Lake Trasimene, demonstrated his tactical brilliance and ability to outmaneuver the Roman legions. However, it was his stunning victory at the Battle of Cannae in 216 BC that solidified his reputation as one of history's greatest military minds. At Cannae, Hannibal employed a brilliant tactical maneuver known as the double envelopment, which resulted in the complete destruction of a much larger Roman army. Despite his military successes, Hannibal was ultimately unable to achieve his ultimate goal of defeating Rome. The Romans, recognizing the threat he posed, adopted a strategy of attrition, avoiding direct confrontations with Hannibal, and instead seeking to wear down his forces over time. This strategy, known as the Fabian strategy, proved effective in limiting Hannibal's ability to secure a decisive victory. In 202 BC, the tide of the war turned against Hannibal when the Roman general Scipio Africanus invaded North Africa. Forced to return to Carthage to defend his homeland, Hannibal suffered a decisive defeat at the Battle of Zama in 202 BC, effectively ending the Second Punic War. This defeat marked the end of the Second Punic War and signaled the beginning of Rome's dominance in the Mediterranean. Following his defeat at Zama, Hannibal found himself increasingly isolated and pursued by the Romans. He wandered from kingdom to kingdom, seeking refuge but finding no lasting sanctuary. Ultimately, he was betrayed to the Romans by one of his former allies and faced capture and humiliation. Faced with the prospect of being paraded through the streets of Rome as a captive, Hannibal chose to take his own life. His death marked the end of an era and the final chapter in the life of one of history's greatest military leaders. Despite his ultimate defeat, Hannibal's legacy endures as a testament to the power of determination, strategic thinking, and courage in the face of overwhelming odds. His military innovations, including his use of war elephants and his innovative tactics, continue to inspire admiration and study. Hannibal's life and career serve as a reminder of the enduring impact that one individual can have on the course of history, making him a timeless figure in the annals of military history. Thanks for watching. Please SL and BES.